In the twilight of the 19th century, the City of Light was on the verge of a monumental transformation. Paris, a tapestry of classical architecture and cobblestone streets, was about to embrace a new era. It was a time of healing for France, still bearing the scars of the Franco-Prussian War, and a time of ambition, eager to celebrate the centennial of the French Revolution. The grand stage was set for an audacious project that would symbolize France's resurgence and technological prowess, the Exposition Universelle of 1889. The city was abuzz with anticipation, its heart beating faster with each passing day as it prepared to host the world. The challenge was daunting: to create a centerpiece that would not only capture the spirit of the era but also elevate Paris to the pinnacle of modernity. Enter Gustave Eiffel, an engineer whose name would soon become synonymous with innovation. But the true mastermind behind this vision was not Eiffel alone. Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier, two ingenious engineers in Eiffel's company, envisioned a towering iron lattice that would pierce the skies. Construction began in 1887, a symphony of iron and ingenuity. Under the watchful eyes of Paris, the Iron Lady began to rise, piece by piece. Around 300 workers toiled with precision, assembling over 18,000 individual iron parts with over 2.5 million rivets. But the tale of the Eiffel Tower does not end here. How did she transform from a temporary exhibition piece to a beloved global landmark? How did she survive despite her original 20-year projected lifespan? And what role did she play during both world wars? The journey of this iron giant is far from over. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the secrets and stories that continue to shape her legacy. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Compelling History. Today we'll be kicking off our series on iconic landmarks around the world, starting with the Iron Lady of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. But before we head back to 19th century France, we hope you give this video a like and make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more. Speaking of more videos, make sure you check out some of our previous series covering topics like historical inflection points or the history of Pan Am. Now let's get into the video. In the late 19th century, Paris was at the forefront of innovation and artistic exploration, eager to establish itself as a beacon of modernity. The Third Republic of France, still recovering from the Franco-Prussian War, aimed to reaffirm its position on the world stage. The centennial of the French Revolution in 1889 presented a perfect opportunity, marked by the Exposition Universelle, a world's fair designed to showcase France's technological and artistic achievements. This event was more than an exhibition. It was a declaration of France's resurgence and progressive spirit. The government sought a monument to symbolize these ideals, launching a competition for a structure that would serve as the exposition's centerpiece. The competition attracted diverse proposals, ranging from a gigantic guillotine to a colossal lighthouse. Among the 107 submissions, the design by engineer Gustave Eiffel and his team stood out. Comprising Eiffel, senior engineers Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier, and architect Steven Sauvestre, the team proposed a tower of unprecedented height constructed entirely of iron. This design was chosen for its innovative use of materials and its embodiment of strength and resilience, reflecting the spirit of a modern France. Koechlin and Nouguier initially envisioned the tower as a grand iron lattice structure. Sauvestre contributed to the project by enhancing its aesthetic appeal with stonework pedestals, monumental arches, large glass-walled halls on each level, and a distinctive bulb-shaped top. Though the final design was simplified, the characteristic arches at the base remained, contributing to the tower's iconic silhouette. Initially indifferent, Eiffel became a staunch advocate for the project after acquiring the patent rights following Sauvestre's modifications. The construction was backed by a contract signed on January 8, 1887, which provided Eiffel 1.5 million francs, less than a quarter of the estimated 6.5 million francs total cost. In return, Eiffel received the income from the tower's commercial exploitation during the exposition and for the following 20 years. Despite some enthusiastic support, the project faced significant criticism. Many artists and intellectuals, including luminaries like Guy de Maupassant and Charles Gounod, decried the tower's industrial aesthetic, fearing it would mar Paris's classical beauty. The unprecedented scale of the project also led to skepticism about its feasibility, as no structure of such height had been built before. Construction commenced in 1887, employing around 300 workers under stringent safety measures, remarkable for the era. The over 18,000 iron parts were custom designed, and innovative assembly techniques were developed, allowing the project to progress smoothly. As the tower rose above the Parisian skyline, it captured public imagination and gradually silenced its critics. The funding for the Eiffel Tower's construction, however, had complex and darker underpinnings. The French bank Crédit Industriel et Commercial (CIC), involved in financing the project, had previously engaged in predatory loans to the National Bank of Haiti. These loans were tied to an indemnity Haiti was forced to pay to French slave owners, a condition that contributed to the nation's economic hardship. This financial arrangement underscores the complex legacy of the Eiffel Tower, juxtaposing technological triumph with ethical controversy. The chosen site for the tower was the Champ de Mars, a vast public green space on the left bank of the Seine. This central location offered a clear view of the tower from many parts of the city. Despite opposition from some local residents and artists who decried the project as an eyesore, Eiffel and his team moved forward with the support of the government and funding secured through future ticket sales during the fair. Construction commenced on January 28, 1887, with a focus on creating a stable foundation. The foundations were crucial, especially for the legs near the river Seine, which required complex engineering solutions. Wooden caissons filled with concrete were used to create solid footings. The west and north legs needed additional support from compressed air caissons driven 22 meters deep, an impressive feat given the technology of the time. The assembly of the supports began on July 1, 1887, and was completed 22 months later. The process required meticulous precision, as each of the 18,038 iron pieces, prefabricated at Eiffel's factory in Levallois-Perret, had to fit perfectly. The components were designed with an accuracy of 1/10 of a millimeter and transported to the site. On-site assembly was carried out by a team of constructors experienced in large metal viaduct projects who managed 150 to 300 workers. A significant aspect of the construction was the riveting process. A team of 4 men was required for each rivet, one to heat it, another to hold it in place, a third to shape the head, and a fourth to hammer it in. Only a third of the 2.5 million rivets were inserted on site, the rest were pre-assembled. The work was done using wooden scaffolding and small steam cranes mounted onto the tower itself. The critical stage of joining the legs at the first level, completed by the end of March 1888, was achieved with remarkable precision. Hydraulic jacks were used to align the legs, and the construction was monitored closely to ensure stability. Despite the project's scale, safety precautions were stringent, resulting in only one fatal accident, a noteworthy record for the era. The tower was completed on March 31, 1889, marked by a ceremony where Eiffel himself received the Legion of Honor on the narrow platform at the top. This event was celebrated with a 25-gun salute and the raising of a large tricolor flag. The Eiffel Tower, standing at 300 meters, became the tallest man-made structure in the world. The tower's construction, spanning from the start of 1887 to its completion in 1889, was a marvel of engineering and precision. It was not just a testament to the capabilities of the period's technology, but also a bold statement of artistic and industrial ambition. The Eiffel Tower quickly became a symbol of Paris and an emblem of human ingenuity, embodying the spirit of an era that dared to reach for the skies. When the Eiffel Tower was completed in 1889, it stood as a beacon of modern engineering and a symbol of French innovation. Despite its completion, the tower was not open to the public until May 6, 9 days after the exposition began, as work continued on the lifts and other facilities. Gustave Eiffel himself ascended the tower on March 31 to plant the French flag at its peak, marking the beginning of a storied existence for a structure that would become both beloved and controversial. The public reception of the Eiffel Tower was initially mixed. While many admired its audacity and scale, others criticized it as an eyesore. Notable artists and intellectuals, including Guy de Maupassant and Alexandre Dumas, protested its construction, fearing it would mar the skyline of Paris. Despite these critiques, the tower quickly became a popular attraction. Nearly 30,000 visitors climbed the 1,610 steps to the top before the lifts were operational on May 26. Tickets ranged from 2 francs for the first level to 5 francs for the summit, with half-price admission on Sundays. By the end of the 1889 Exposition Universelle, the tower had welcomed nearly 1.9 million visitors, making it a resounding success. After dark, the tower was illuminated by hundreds of gas lamps, and a beacon sent out beams of red, white, and blue light. 2 searchlights on a circular rail were used to illuminate various buildings of the exposition. The tower also hosted unique attractions, including a post office at the top where visitors could send letters as souvenirs, and an office for the French newspaper Le Figaro on the second level, which produced a special edition called Le Figaro de la Tour. Initially intended to be dismantled after 20 years, the Eiffel Tower was saved by its utility as a radio transmission tower. It played a crucial role during World War I, intercepting enemy transmissions and aiding in the coordination of French forces. During the Nazi occupation in World War II, the tower narrowly avoided demolition as the French cut the lift cables, restricting its use to German visitors. Despite orders from Hitler to destroy the tower, it survived and remained a symbol of resilience. The 20th century saw the Eiffel Tower evolve into a cultural icon. From 1925 to 1934, it became the world's tallest advertising space, featuring illuminated signs for Citroën. It also served as a site for scientific experiments, including the discovery of cosmic rays by Father Theodore Wolff in 1910 and low-resolution television transmissions in 1935. The tower even witnessed dramatic moments, such as the daring bungee jumps by A.J. Hackett in 1987 and Thierry Devaux in 1991. The Eiffel Tower's status as a historical monument was officially recognized in 1964. Its iconic silhouette became an enduring symbol of Paris, prominently featured in literature, film, and art. Today, visiting the Eiffel Tower is a quintessential Parisian experience. The tower's intricate ironwork, once divisive, now inspires awe. The Champ de Mars Park provides a picturesque setting for leisurely strolls and picnics, while modern amenities ensure a safe and comfortable visit. Ascending the tower offers unparalleled views of Paris. The first level, with its glass floor and exhibits, provides insights into the tower's history and construction. The second level features the Michelin-starred restaurant Le Jules Verne, offering gourmet dining with a stunning city view. At the summit, the observation deck offers a panoramic vista of Paris, including landmarks like the Arc de Triomphe and Notre Dame Cathedral. The Eiffel Tower's nightly illumination is a spectacle. As night falls, thousands of twinkling lights dance across its surface, casting a golden glow over the city. This dazzling display, celebrating the tower's enduring legacy, attracts millions of visitors annually, solidifying its status as one of the world's most beloved landmarks. Thank you so much for watching our video on the Eiffel Tower. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop us a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the second video in our series on iconic landmarks around the world, the Palace of Westminster. Comment below what topics you'd like to see explored in future episodes. This channel is not possible without your support making it happen.